Champions, welcome to a very special Motivation Plus Marketing Podcast show. As you see the title of it, it's titled How to Create Value That Exceeds Price. My name is John Delemy, the CEO and founder of DelemyDevelopmentGroup.com, podcaster, author, speaker, all that kind of good stuff for 20 plus years. And as many of you know, just recently I made a decision to release these powerful, compact podcast shows, 10 minutes or less, with some serious content for you to add value to your life. So I want you to grab a pen that writes. I'll be teaching tonight from my book titled Making Capitalism Great Again, How to Maximize America's Booming Economy. So I want you guys to write down the word value, V-A-L-U-E. And as consumers, as marketers, as business owners, as entrepreneurs, and absolutely feel free to share this show with everyone you know that's an entrepreneur, small business owner. They want to launch a business. They're in network marketing, and they're trying to overcome the objection of price point. The biggest objection you receive in business is, I don't have the money. That's too much money. That costs too much. And even as I say that, the word cost and money just kind of pierces my spirit, because when you create value, like a chef creates. Everyone say this to me, create. I'm used to teaching at boot camps and live events. I'm a very interactive podcaster, as I say, speaker. And I want you to say create. That when a chef takes ingredients and starts to put together ingredients, and they put the recipe together, and then they put it into the oven or they put it in the stove, it bakes, it marinates, it creates a meal. It creates a phenomenal product, a phenomenal finale of putting all the ingredients together. And I pause for a second now because I want you to realize that in business, you're creating value. You know, I have a whole section in my book about the word value, is because when you want to fail, listen to people who tell you, well, what you should do is lower prices. Lowering prices guarantees a fear-based mindset. You're going out of business. Have a specialized niche, focus on your niche, create extreme customer service, add value, build a relationship, and then that client, customer, patient, guest, or diner, for those who run a restaurant and that type of business, they realize they can trust you. They realize that you actually have the best interest in mind. So here we go. Grab a pen that writes. I want you to write the word value out. The letter V stands for vision. You must convey to your client the vision you see for them when they make a decision to do business with you. Now, I'm going to correlate a lot of this to my wife's real estate business. As you know, my wife's one of the top realtors here in South Florida. She's also an attorney. I mean, you can't get a better creation than that, than an attorney and a realtor. So the vision that my wife gives to everyone is a anxiety-free, stress-free, benefit-based experience when you make a decision to allow Christy to represent you as her realtor, someone on a buying side, a selling side, investing side. Give someone the vision of what they're going to accomplish when they decide to do business with you. It's very powerful. When a client decides to do business with you, give them the vision of what they're going to accomplish. That's value. You see, when someone says, well, it only costs this much, it's cheap. I can't stand the word cheap, and I can't stand it only costs this much. That means you're going price first is a way to fail. Price first will kill business. Now, I taught about this for years. I talk about in one of my books I wrote 10 years ago. This is way before even most of you were even on Amazon or Facebook or any of the social media that's going on right now. And I appreciate all of you, whatever platform you're on, thumbs up, sharing, liking, subscribing, all that good stuff. Remember, this is a very targeted Motivation Plus Marketing podcast show. I specialize in business owners, entrepreneurs, and individuals to make sure they maximize and monetize their business. So I talk about this 10 years ago when I said businesses like Sports Authority, Toys R Us, Gander, Radio Shack, when they will always focus on adding inventory and lowering prices, more inventory and lowering prices, they were going to go out of business. And remember, Amazon just began to build on what? Customer service. 99% of people who go to Amazon do not price shop. They know their vision is when they press add to cart, they press place order. They know within 24 to 48 hours at their door will be the product. See, Amazon gave the vision to you as a consumer to fulfill and go beyond the call of duty for what their position was as a business. So Ask yourself a question. After my customer hears me speak, after they read my marketing, am I giving them a vision of what they can accomplish? Like my wife has a great report titled 7 Proven Time-Tested Reasons Why Florida is absolutely the state for you to own real estate in. And to grab a hold of that, you guys can visit whyfloridafreereport.com. Whyfloridafreereport.com. That's marketing. And you'll read a free report. My wife gives you a free report, adds value, tells you exactly what you will receive when you hire her as the person that you can consider your inner circle, your advisor, your specialist that specializes in providing for you the goal for you to achieve in real estate. So when we look at this now, the vision, okay, the next letter is a letter A, which is anticipation. Anticipate for your clients what they're thinking the objection is. See, anticipate in your mind what they're thinking. Something else I write on my books is dissatisfied and frustrated. Most people, I consult for a hair salon. I consult for someone who's having record-breaking results in a salon in Boca Raton. And we know that walk-ins, people who walk in a salon, they're obviously dissatisfied and frustrated with their past service. So anticipate what they want. Same as on my wife's report. To get my wife's report, go to whyfloridafreereport.com. And the biggest challenge people have in real estate is communication. And is this realtor in real estate just to make money? Those of you that know our story, my wife and I have been building DeLemyDevelopmentGroup.com for 20 plus years. And I've been consulting for a top real estate firm for many years. I was on CNBC back in 2006 for real estate. We love serving people. We love to add value, create an amazing experience, and know that everybody's winning it. That's called fair market value. Anticipate the frustration, dissatisfaction of your client. Give them the vision. Add value, they trust you, engage the business, you do business with them, and then long-term, whatever niche you specialize in, you are their go-to person. They will go to you when a question pops up. In real estate, Christy DeLemy, real estate, investing, Florida, anywhere in Florida. My wife has listings now from West Palm Beach. She has a home coming soon here in West Palm Beach. We're actually doing all the photographs tomorrow. There's going to be an open house for the house in Florida on the 29th here. She has a listing in beautiful Seville, Florida. I guarantee if I open up this podcast line, ask all of you, have you ever heard of Seville? Now, this is very important. The next letter in value is L, is list. Make sure you give your clients a list of benefits. I want you to write down trigger benefits for the letter L, a list. What happens is when you pull the trigger on a gun, you shoot a lot of bullets, right? When you speak, you want to say things that all of a sudden you say one benefit of doing business with you and it triggers what your client wants. That's why Seville, Florida, I want all you guys to literally ask 10 people, have you ever heard of Seville, Florida? 99.9% of people will say, no, I've never heard of Seville. Now, in real estate and business, it's an opportunity before the whole world knows about it. It's not hype. It's not fake. It's not selling a Ponzi scam. Seville, Florida is one of the fastest growing cities in the state of Florida that the average person around the world and country, and even in Florida, do not know about. So I'm going to give you a list of trigger benefits. The letter L is list. List of benefits. Now, we're going to utilize this as an example. What better than philosophy and theory than a real life example? My wife has a 10-acre country estate. It's a once-in-a-lifetime real estate opportunity available in the county of West Volusia. Here's actually a promotional marketing piece. And those of you interested in receiving and knowing more about this, you can always call or text us directly at 561-847-3467, 561-847-3467. And it will be our pleasure to send you a full 4-page highlight report of this rarefied, true gem of a real estate opportunity in Seville, Florida. The letter L is list. Now, I'm going to give you a list of benefits. Now, let's say you are interested in investing in real estate, investing in a property in Seville, 40 minutes west of Daytona, the Speedway. Literally, it's tremendous. So I'm going to give you a list of benefits. Now, you're interested. Now, picture your client, whatever business you're marketing. You have an interested client. You're creating value exceeds price. You're giving a list. They hear something, go, wow, that's important to me. Now we understand that's value to me. This is very important. So I'm using an example of this 10-acre country estate in Seville, Florida. Remember, success favors the informed. When you're informed and educated, like in the Bible says, people perish because they don't have knowledge. In life, people perish, they don't have knowledge. Wisdom. Solomon was the richest man who walked the earth. He prayed for wisdom. Well, I'm going to give you some wisdom right now. Success favors the informed. And with Seville, Florida, it's your chance to be ahead of the curve. Now, I'm sharing with you a list. Here we go. Privacy, secluded, 10 plus acres. The home was built by the original homeowners, brick by brick. A big question is when people look at a home, who was the owner? How many homeowners? Original owner. Literally, the home was built brick by brick by the original homeowner. It's backed up to 4,000 plus acres. You're never going to have any annoying neighbors. There's no HOA. There's no flood insurance. See these trigger points? I'm listing benefits. There's, once again, no HOA, no flood insurance, backed up to 4,000 acres, private and secluded, down a dead-end street. They're actually expanding Highway 17. Write that down. Highway 17 in Volusia County, in West Volusia County, in Seville, through Pearson, Crescent City. They're actually going from a 2-lane highway to a 4-lane highway. The amount of growth is incredible. Crazy low taxes. 10-acre country estate. Move in ready. Furniture negotiable. You can literally move in today, enjoy the saltwater pool, private oasis, a pool cabana, high ceilings, a fireplace right from a Hallmark movie, like a Christmas Hallmark movie. You see that now what happens is someone who's interested and they hear something that triggers them. Excuse me. Could be a location, could be the insurance, could be no HOAs. Something triggers them. It's a value. So ask yourself a question. Am I listing out for my clients the benefits when they can hear it? It adds value. We're creating value that exceeds price point. This is a very targeted business, a very targeted message for those of you who run a business and entrepreneurs. Because when you build a business, you earn income, and most importantly, your client gets a great product or service. Now, to continue with a list of benefits. Entertainment galore. You can literally have 15 to 18 cars parked on your driveway at the 10-acre country estate, a full grilling area outside, a private oasis, saltwater pool, a pool cabana. Literally, a pool cabana is the size of a tiny home, tons of parking. The growth is exploding. Johnny Morris from Bass Pro Shop acquired 5,000 acres. 5,000 acres. Within a few miles from there, he's building the largest resort destination ever for Bass Pro Shop, because Crescent City is the bass capital of the world. The city, as soon as you come out of Seville, 2 minutes to the left, you have Crescent City. See the list of benefits? Huge laundry room, tons of storage, open floor plan. Shall I continue? That's a list of benefits. Now to continue, because I want to do this in 10 minutes. I'm at 13 minutes. I'm going to conclude here. But once again, any of you interested, or everyone you know that's interested in, especially those of you that are realtors in anywhere in this country, let's have a conversation. Speak to my wife. Let's open up a relationship. We're looking for forward thinkers. We're looking for people thinking outside of the box. We're looking for visionaries. That's what we're looking for. List of benefits. And all of a sudden your client hears a list of benefits. It triggers something. That letter U in value is understand the benefits. Understand means to explain clearly, continually. I'll say it again. Understand the benefits. That means to continually explain the benefits. Create value that exceeds price. If you're building your business on price point, you will fail. Benefit-based for interested parties, a list of benefits, and add value. Once again, this message is exclusive for business owners and entrepreneurs. I see people killing themselves. And look, do not take advice from broke people. Don't take advice from people who've never built a business. The letter E. Very powerful. Extraordinary. The difference of ordinary and extraordinary is a little bit of extra. Ask yourself a question. What can I do every day to share it to my clients and in my marketing to express a little bit of extra why my product or service is extraordinary, beyond the ordinary? Remember, there's the Ritz-Carlton and there's Circle 8 Hotel. There's an omelet at the Ritz-Carlton that's $45, and there's an omelet at Denny's that's $6. What's the difference? Presentation and specialized niche. Create value that exceeds price point. And once again, I just saw somebody ask a question about the 10-acre country estate. I'm interested. Outstanding. The best way, give us a call at 561-847-3888. 3467, 561 847 3467. And everyone you know interested in any questions about Florida real estate. Is it surging? What's going on with the market? The market is surging, by the way. It's skyrocketing. And I'm saying this because as someone who specialized in real estate for many, many years, I was on CNBC back in 2006 for real estate. So I understand the industry. Create value that exceeds price point. Give us a call, give us a text. And once again, in business, how do you add value? Consistent call to action. Explain, and the final letter is E. Explain to your clients how they can get a hold of you and then communicate back. Explain. And for us, you can call or text us at 561-847-3467. 24/7, we're always available for you. We will call you back within 1 second to 24 hours. Create value that exceeds price point. I cannot express to you how important this is because we're in the greatest economic times ever. And I'm saying this to all of you. That's why I just utilize my wife's 10-acre country estate because I know the value and I'm confident to transfer the value. See, marketers are authentically enthusiastic about adding value to a specialized client. Now, those of you for the 10-acre country estate, the Airbnb, for those of you that are investors or no investors, is a cash cow, cha-ching gold mine. So let me recap here. Recap: value, V, vision. Give your client vision. The letter A, anticipate what your client wants by then maximize the letter L, giving a list of benefits, giving a list of how their life and what your product offers. As I did a list of benefits for everything for Seville, Florida. And once again, ask 10 people, do you know Seville? I see Lori from Australia on live. Lori, you're awesome. And James, I said, and I see you are promoting this to your friend Steve. Steve, we would love to speak to you because where we're at with Seville, Florida, we have to educate the market. Look, if I open a line right now, we're broadcasting on YouTube and LinkedIn and Twitter and obviously Facebook. And I ask all of you right now, how many of you have heard of Seville, Florida? The answer is going to be no. Well, everyone always says, well, get in before the whole world knows about it. And most of the time, that sounds too good to be true, and it's not true. Well, this is true. This is, you guys can see all of my wife's YouTube channel, all the videos and everything going on. So let's recap here. Once again, V, value. A, anticipate. L, list. U, make sure your client understands the benefits. And then E, explain clearly and extraordinary. Look, you make a decision every day to do this in your business. What can I do every day to separate myself, to go from ordinary to extraordinary? You know, Roger Bannister broke the 4-minute mile. Who broke the 4-minute mile the second time? Nobody knows the person who broke it the second time. Roger Bannister raised the bar, set the bar, broke the 4-minute mile. I speak all about Roger Bannister. I've written 23 books. And in one of my books, I tell the whole story about record breaker Roger Bannister. So I apologize. I ended up over-delivering and going almost 20 minutes tonight on a quick 10-minute podcast show. But it's so important because those of you who are entrepreneurs, business owners, those of you that are excited about your product, adding value, study this. Ask yourself, am I giving them a vision? Is my list of benefits anticipating what they want? Now, remember, on my last 2 shows, I've done teachings about a salesman versus a marketer. It's all in my books, once again, guys. And you guys can visit my main website, which is DeLemme-developmentgroup.com. For those of you watching this on the video or listening in a podcast, you'll see it in a description of all the video descriptions of whatever platform you're on. Visit DeLemme-developmentgroup.com. And from a marketing perspective, here's a little marketing bonus. That's most people on the smartphones type Delemme, they'll misspell it. It's DILEMME, developmentgroup.com. But hey, here's a better way, a simpler way, a more effective way. You want to find John Delemme? Just go to find, F-I-N-D, the word find, them, and then John, John, D as in Delemme, findjohnd.com. And then when you go to findjohnd.com, you will see up there, it says store. Click on store and shop around. You'll see all my books on there. And we're about to release 200 plus more products of mine that I recorded all around the world in the last 20 plus years. Watch for that announcement. Coming close to the end of the year, beginning of the year, I'll be launching a great podcast series called Conversations with Champions. I'll be interviewing many people of success in all areas of life. And also, once again, Those of you that know people, which everybody knows, everybody knows people, everyone you know, from the Keys to Jacksonville, to the Panhandle, anywhere in Florida, my wife could assist you for real estate. And you guys feel free to give us a call, 561-847-3467. And then absolutely visit whyfloridafreereport.com, whyfloridafreereport.com. You'll see everything that we share tonight in that report. Value-based benefit. And guys, I completely went over time. Supposed to go 10 minutes, went 20 minutes. God bless you. Thank you for sharing, subscribing, liking, fine. We are here for you. Whatever we can do, let us know. Also, when you visit my website, I give away 2 free reports, one on marketing, one on motivation. With that said, God bless you guys. Have a great night. Seville, Florida, 10-acre country estate. Tremendous. Let people know. We love people. We love talking to you. We understand people are concerned and stressed out and full of anxiety. Who can you trust? We love to solve that problem for you. Be the solution. We've been doing it for 20 plus years. Call or text us 561-847-3467. Good night. God bless you. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Marsha. For those of you, it's difficult for me during the show to recognize people. I'm very focused. God bless you guys. Thank you again, especially those of you giving a thumbs up and giving a share. I appreciate it. Good night. God bless you. And I'll be live again before Christmas, but prior to that, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year. May God bless you. May God protect your family. May your life be better today, but may your life be better tomorrow because of the actions you take today. Good night. God bless you. And I look forward to talking to you real soon.